All right, well, a rare review video. Finally getting one done, which is nice. For Danny Brown, Stardust album. I wanted to get this review out before the show that I'm going to on Monday, Sacramento. If you're going to be at the Sacramento show on the 24th and you see this bald head and bearded face, feel free to come up, say hello. It's always fun chatting with people at shows. My son is coming along. This will be his first hip hop show. It's at it's a fairly small venue, so that'll be cool. I don't know if he's actually. No, this will be his first hip hop show and first small venue, and he's on the floor. So I'm looking forward to the show. He's looking forward to the show. He's interested in the opener, Femtanol. That's who he's into. I'm looking forward to seeing Danny in live. That's gonna be great. But with the album Stardust, for those of you who have not listened to it yet, if you're a fan of Danny Brown, maybe you like 30, you like Atrocity Exhibition, you like Old, you know what I'm saying, those albums. If you haven't ventured into Stardust yet, be warned. It's very different. It's very different. I'm into it. But I'm also cool with Charlie, and I'm cool with techno in general, and I'm cool with digicore and in these like hyper beats and fucking Aphex Twin, the crazy shit. I'm cool with all that shit. It doesn't bother me. I don't even want to say it doesn't bother me. I like it. I listen to that stuff from time to time. And so anybody who has not listened to Stardust yet, if you're going to go into it, please be aware the production is not even close to traditional hip hop at all. Very different in terms of production. But in a sense, one thing I really do like about this album and what he's done is he's brought in all these other people. Underscores, Femtanol, Frost Children, Isbroki, Synthonia, Jane Remover. Lots of different artists that kind of exist in that sound lane. And so it's neat from a feature sense because it almost feels cohesive that way. There's been some albums I've listened to where they feature this artist and that artist and this artist, and it just kind of feels like, oh, I know these people, we're gonna bring them on and we're gonna have some features and cool. But the features on Stardust are like part of Stardust. It's you don't have Stardust without them. They make up so much of the audio experience of what the album is, instead of just being a feature, if that makes sense. One thing I don't like, though, well, I do not like the spoken word portions that exist on the album. I don't really know why. I just don't listen to them. I don't like them. As soon as they come on, I'm glad that they're at the end of the songs that they're on, because I just go skip. Right to the next, just go right to the next song. I just want to hear it. I don't know why. There's other songs too. There's a song by Pussifer that I like that I never listened to because the intro is like this 1 minute story, and I don't want to fucking hear it. Like the first time you hear it, okay, cool, and then after that, nah, I just don't want to hear it anymore. So that would be one complaint I have. Favorite tracks, in terms of just bangers for me, Copycats, love it. Lift You Up is probably my favorite. Baby, Flowers, Right From Wrong, I'm pretty much into. I like, and all of those songs are essentially like club dance songs. It's so funny to me to be listening to Danny Brown and essentially also that type of music, because it never in my mind did I think that crossover could work, but it does work really well, really well. Favorite part of the album overall is just hearing Danny, where he is in his life. He sounds happy. He sounds healthy. He sounds like he's processed a lot of the shit that's gone on in his life. He's moved past that. I hope that's the case. I hope it stays the case. It's so great hearing songs like Book of Daniel, All For You, The End, the things that he's saying in those tracks, man. It's just awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome to hear, because this is something I mentioned from time to time, right? Like these tortured artists, they make this great music, but they're tortured. And wouldn't it be nice if they weren't tortured, if they could move on and, find some peace, find some happiness? It seems like that's the case here with Danny on this album. He seems happy, healthy, which is great. There's a couple lyrics that I wrote down to quote that I really enjoy. Book of Daniel, there's a line, Believe in yourself and don't have a care in the world about what anybody think. And I love that line. And I love that it's in the first song for the album, because to me, when I listen to this album, it seems like it's being received pretty well by people who listen to more than just hip hop. I haven't really looked around too much at opinions, but I was surprised to see people receiving it positively, because to me, this album feels really risky. It feels like it would take a lot of hardcore hip hop fans and kind of push them away because of the style of production that's being used. But with that lyric, just believe in yourself and don't have a care about what anybody else thinks. I feel like he's living that line by creating this album, putting it out there, touring with it, just doing what he wants to do. And if people like it, great. And if they don't like it, great. As long as it's something that he cares about. And for me, for him to just put it out there so much so as an album, like, it's just risky. And to me, I mean, it might sound cheesy, it might sound cliche, but like, it's kind of inspiring to me. Like, if Danny Brown can go out and make this, there's certain things I can do and just not worry about it. Just go live your life. Another lyric I really enjoy is from the last track, All For You, which is essentially just a love letter to both hip hop and music and the fans that he has. And he says it twice too. When I'm on stage, I look at y'all face, knowing each one is a gift from grace. And it's so cool. So cool to hear that. Honestly, it makes me think of James Hetfield a little bit, who's the lead singer for Metallica. If you ever watch Metallica videos, they do a good job. They're touring and stuff, and they post up live performances from their tour. It's all professionally shot, and it looks great. But there's times when you can watch James Hetfield come out onto the stage, and he has this whole ritual, essentially, where if you watch him, you see a person who seems to be really appreciating and enjoying and taking in the fact that they're still making music, they're still touring, they still have fans. And I just love when you can see that in an artist. And so for Danny to have those lyrics in that song, which is essentially for us, because that's the name of the song, All For You, it's great. The whole thing is just filled with positivity and peace and happiness. I mean, he's going over some stuff that happened in the past and acknowledging it and being open about it. But I said during the reaction, one thing I noticed was an absence of suffering. And it's so nice to hear that. It's so nice to hear that. So even if you're not into the album, maybe you don't like the production or whatever, right? Hopefully, as a fan of Danny Brown, you can just enjoy the fact that it seems like he's doing well. And hopefully it stays that way. Okay, well, there you go. Pretty quick, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. I enjoy it. I get why people don't enjoy it. Sonically, it exists in a very different lane. I like the lane. I'm cool with the lane. I'm glad that he went this way. It's just something different, something neat, something fun to fucking bounce my little bald head to, All right, y'all. There you go. Take care. We'll see you soon. Oh, waves from the background there.